We are live. I think we're live. I hope we're live. Yeah, we went up to Long Island, and we took Ramey's nephews out to a graveyard. This is a pretty crazy graveyard, actually. We went to this graveyard that has soldiers buried in it from the Revolutionary War. So that was really crazy. And we ran around there. Yep, as Garnt. And yeah, an age-progressed Garnt. And it was a lot of fun. And we ran around, we had some fun, and the whole thing, and it was cool. It was great. Yep, being out by the beach and doing that whole thing, and then what else did we do? I don't know. That's about it, man. Just doing that. I've been enjoying kind of scanning more comics, getting the Patreon back up to speed. We got some of Tony's stuff. We got some new Tony up there, some Futuro Tierra, a couple issues up there. We got some new stuff coming. I don't want to spoil it yet, but I'm actually getting a power comic translated for the Patreon. So if you have not subscribed to the Patreon, everybody out there, patreon.com/powercomics, we are going to be unveiling and unloading some new issues very soon. Yeah. And Tony, if you're listening to our show on YouTube right now, I'm hearing a little feedback, so just so you know. But don't worry, Tony for president, Tofo says. Gabe, you been watching anything? Watching any movies or? Really? The Coppola? Oh my God. It's a great pinball game, actually. Is the Bram Stoker's Dracula? Yeah, it is. Totally. I'm sure Steve McCardle would agree. I know. I know. It's okay. It's totally okay. This week on One Fucking Hour, you're gonna love the movie we're covering. I don't know if you saw. We are covering on One Fucking Hour the documentary Overnight, about the making of... Yep. So we are doing... we're doing Overnight. Yeah, I'm very excited. So this week, we're actually recording on Friday night. So for all those who have been following One Fucking Hour, that comes out on Saturday afternoon, every Saturday afternoon. So we're going to be recording that on Overnight, the making of Boondock Saints. One of the total cringe fun... absolute character assassination piece by, absolutely. And it's definitely a hoot and a holler, because, he is one of the biggest schmuckos in all of Hollywood, and that documentary is a blast. They are making a Boondock Saints 3. Yeah. They just announced it. That's why we felt we'd ride those coattails. Yeah, for sure. Oh. We're definitely going to do Streetwise. We're definitely going to do Streetwise at some point, for sure. I know, one of the best movies ever made. I know. Yeah, you did get the book, right? Yeah, it's... Oh, sorry. Now they can hear you. Sorry.
What'd you do? Lack of Gabe.
There was a very big lack of Gabe, but now Gabe's here.
Sound like my wife.
Sorry, guys. There's Gabe.
You guys are echoing.
Yeah, Tony, do you have
Do you have your speaker on?
your speaker on?
Yeah, I have my speaker on. You guys are echoing.
You might want to turn it down a little bit.
Do you have headphones?
This is crazy.
Get him on the power phone. the landline.
Yeah, you might want to turn your computer down a little bit there, Tony, because that's probably why it's feeding back a little bit. I think that sounds better.
Yeah.
Okay. Is everybody okay? I think everything's working now.
Yeah, let's start this shit, dude.
All right, let's start the show. Tony, are you ready to start the show? Only with Tony's permission.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
Hit it, baby.
You guys keep echoing. I hear you twice.
Really?
Mm.
Is everybody hearing me twice? Everyone?
I don't.
Nope, I don't think so. Tony, you might want to turn off the volume of your YouTube video, and then you just listen to us on Zoom. Yeah, you can hear us just on Zoom. That's why.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
There you go.
Little power, problem shooting here.
Technical.
All right.
Yep.
Power technical. All right, guys, let's start the goddamn show. Tony, get your audio in order. We'll see you on the other side, everybody. Yo, everybody, what's going on? Welcome to the Power Comics book club. I guess, no, this is a Hanging Out with Tony. This is a Hanging Out with Tony episode number 2. Don't worry, I have Tony in the Power Green Room. He's just getting some refreshments and snacks right now. And before we announce him here to the show, I just want to introduce, I'm Evan Husney, of course, and joined by our head researcher with some mighty fine looking hair there. Mr. Gabian Ruben Deichel. Gabe, how's it going?
Yeah.
How you been?
Good, man. How you doing? Good to see you. Good to be back. Miss
Yes.
all you fucking weirdos.
Yeah.
So excited for the show, man. We got Tony locked in the chamber, locked and loaded.
Oh, yeah. Tony Lorenz just hiding behind the curtain there. Thanks for joining us tonight, everybody, and coming on to see Hanging Out with Tony, episode 2. I just wanted to say a couple of things before we bring Tony out. I know you're all waiting to see Tony, and you bought your tickets and waited in line all morning. We are preparing for the first annual Power Comics Hall of Fame ceremony. Okay, I just wanted to get this front and center so y'all understand what it is and how it's going to work. Okay, so the Hall of Fame ceremony is going to take place in December. We are circling a date right now, getting Ben's schedule aligned, Gabe's schedule, everybody's schedule, so we can properly do the show. And we have formed a Power Academy. We have 30 plus Power Academy members that are active right now, going through their ballots. All the ballots have been sent out. And how it's going to work is we're going to create a Hall of Fame, man, for Power Comics. And the first Hall of Fame class, 2021, is going to consist of 5 individual issues. Okay, so each of the Power Academy members are going to be voting on which 5 issues will be part of the first Hall of Fame induction class. And you may be wondering, who's on the Power Academy? Well, we have real comic book people, celebrities, professionals, members of our fan base community, and artists like Tony, Steve McCardle, and folks that have Tom Tarpey. I mean, fucking Tom Tarpey is going to be voting on this shit. That means something. So that's step number 1 of the Hall of Fame. Step number 2 is there's going to be a Hall of Fame wing for the Power creators. So 3 Power creators, whether that's a writer, an artist, or a publisher, those are all folks who will be also voted upon by the Power Academy to get into the Hall of Fame. So all that's happening right now. The voting is happening. Steve McCardle's in the chat. Steve, I hope you cast your ballot. Did you cast your ballot? I need to know this right now. So folks like Steve has been getting that, and all this stuff is being counted. We have a staff working around the clock, making sure everything's accurate. There's going to be no recounts here in this election. Sometime in December, check back with us. We're going to announce when that date will be, but that'll be our biggest show to date. There's going to be musical guests. We're going to have musical guests, Gabe.
Whoa.
I heard Rhino Bucket might be making an appearance. We're gonna have celebrity. What do they call it? The people that come out there and present the awards. Presenters.
Yeah.
And so on and so forth. So this will be our biggest show ever in December. The Power Comics Hall of Fame ceremony 2021. Don't miss it. We want you all to be there. All right. So tonight's show. Oh, man, yeah, and then once we're going to raise funds, that's right, Tofo, the actual Hall of Fame will be built and erected in Watseka, Illinois. That's right. So stay tuned for that. But anyway, all right, so tonight's show, Mr. Tony Lorenz comes back to visit. He sent in some early work, and we're going to look at some early pre-Jontar work of Mr. Tony Lorenz and talk to him. And, you know, he's just a mainstay here on the channel. He's the artist of Jontar 1. And also Jontar 2 for my money, and Savage World and Futuro Tierra, everything. He is the Michael Jordan of Power Comics art. So without further ado, everybody, say a big hello to our guest, Mr. Tony Lorenz.
What's up, everybody? Thank you.
10 minutes of this.
All right, Tony. Welcome back to the Power Comics Show. Thank you so much for hiding behind our clip art. What's going on, man?
I'm full now. All the food and refreshments you gave me in the green room.
It's a pretty nice freaking green room we run here on Power Comics.
You hooked me up.
Yeah. Yeah. There's beer, plenty of beer for you back there.
Yeah.
But so tell us, last time you were on the show, we looked at what? Savage World, right? We did it up, right? We crushed Savage World, right?
Yep.
And so tell us, what are we looking at tonight? What's on the docket for tonight?
Stuff I found, actually it was before, most of it was before Savage World.
Whoa, pre-Savage World.
Yeah, it's pre-Savage World. So right around I think you showed one time those Iron Fist handmade comics I did. It was about that time period that I did a lot of these drawings.
All right.
Yeah,
so
what age are we talking here?
13?
What age? What era of Tony?
I don't know, 13, 14. Yeah, I was really young.
That's great shit, man. Some of the stuff you sent in, I was actually going to wait and see, should I not open it until the show goes live and I just unbox it right on the air, sight unseen, just, do it that way. But I'm glad I actually went through. I actually couldn't contain my excitement. I had to rip it open as soon as I got it. And I'm glad I did because most of it's pencil work. So I actually brought it into the computer, ran some of our Power Comics software, over it, and was able to bring out some of the enhance some of the contrast so we could see it better on the air. So that's what I did tonight. And man, some of that shit is so good. So we're gonna be looking at that.
Well, hopefully they're everybody's. It's interesting to. Oh, it's pretty raw,
Yeah, well, that's we're here for raw. I mean, that's what we have a whole freaking we have a whole fucking Hall of Fame coming up devoted to the best of raw stuff. So, which I'm sure that So first, let me ask you about the Hall of Fame a little bit, Tony. How are you feeling about the Hall of Fame? Do you think there's a good chance? I don't know. Maybe Jontar 1, Tony Lorenz gets inducted in the inaugural year. How you feeling?
I don't know. There's a lot of other pretty darn talents that I think should get in there, but we'll see. I mean, I'll be honored if I do.
You're too humble.
Too humble. I mean, you've created the archetypal ish, with Jontar 1, and it is a tough field. It's going to be a tough field. There's going to be, there's 5 issues that are going to get in, and 3 separate different creators. I mean, What's
Whoever
that?
makes it in is going to be well deserved.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So stay tuned for that. Maybe you'll be making a special appearance back here shortly for the Hall of Fame induction ceremony. You never know.
Yeah.
So,
Let me know. Hey, give me a little notice so I can schedule my time.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, just if you can. Yeah, once you guys nail it down, let me know because I'll take a night off or whatever.
Hell yeah!
Awesome. We'll definitely let you know if there's a chance.
Even the nomination is going to do wonders for your career, Tony. Let me just say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's on the ballot. You're on the ballot, and and Jontar
won in that respect.
You're one in that respect.
Hey.
Jontar 1 is on the ballot. Savage World 1 is on the ballot. So you are on that frickin' ballot, my friend.
We'll see what happens.
I voted for both.
Hey, it's confidential secret stuff.
Hey, man.
All right.
You guys have been the best already. I mean, I got my first 2 commissions I've ever done.
Hell yeah, brother.
Anybody asked, so that was pretty.
That's awesome, man. Let's. Oops, sorry. Sorry. Let's talk about the commissions because the commissions are really freaking cool. And I have some of them that I wanted to show. So tell us about the commissions if you can, or is it a secret? Is this like some Wall Street guy or something?
Let me quickly just anoint Tony as the new Power Comics commissioner. How about from here on out?
Oh, I like that. Okay, Power Comics commissioner. Okay, you're the commissioner. So commissioner, tell us about the commissions.
Well, a guy named Kurt reached out to me, and he seen the show. I'm not sure if he's a regular on there, but he asked me for commissions. He wanted a Jontar and a Sergeant Rock. I haven't drawn Jontar in years and never drawn Sergeant Rock. So
that's cool.
It was fun. Yeah, it was pretty. It was fun.
Well, let's take a look at it. So here's the Jontar you did. Boom.
Oh my God, Tony.
I had to kind of
crunch it in the classic uniform.
I kind of had to crunch it down to size here. Let me see if I can just bring it in a little bit bigger here. Just OBS.
Some of that detail.
Strange,
wow.
You can see some of it. Pretty freaking
shit.
Sweet. Pretty great brand new Jontar. And then let's look at the Sergeant Rock here. I have that as well. Boom.
Whoa, my God, dude.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
That's really cool. Wow, I love the face too. Awesome. Looking amazing. So, Tony, if there are folks watching tonight that want to get Tony Lorenz official commission work from the commissioner of Power Comics, how would they do that? How would they go about that?
Probably the easiest way is reach out to me on Facebook, or you can email me at tlorenzp@yahoo.com.
All right, I'm going to put your Facebook in the chat, so everyone take note. That is Tony's Facebook. I'll also put it in the description of the video for those who are not watching live. Lame. Hold on 1 second. And then I'll also get your email. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. And Tony's email is right there. So if you want any custom Tony commissions from the commissioner, you know where to go. So, all right. So, I mean, I'm sure everybody who's watching this and whoever will watch this video knows Tony from his work on Jontar 1. Again, I mean, I'll be shocked if this doesn't make it into the Hall of Fame class of 2021. But Jontar number 1, kind of the gateway drug for all of us here in many, many ways. Gabe, right? I mean, come on.
This was my gateway drug for Power Comics for sure.
I mean, this is
the one that changed my life forever.
This opened this opened the stargate in our minds of the possibilities of Power Comics.
This is just the synergy of you and Bill Miller.
I know.
To create this masterpiece. Makes me believe there's a God, if nothing else.
Yeah. I don't know, Tony. Would you ever get the old band back together if Bill was looking to little reunion ski? No.
You never know.
Okay, never say never. Never say never.
Never say never.
Yeah. And then, of course, Savage World. I mean, sorry, I had to run it back. Also on the Hall of Fame ballot this year is Savage World. I mean, I'll definitely be pulling for it as well. So again, both these issues, if you haven't checked them out, if you're living under a rock, they both are on the Power Comics Patreon. So patreon.com, right there, the address on the screen. Patreon.com.
I still have some of the Savage World copies available if anybody's interested.
Wow, guys, okay, get on it.
Whoa, I thought you were cleaned out. You have some?
Yeah, I have probably 10 or 12 copies left.
Ooh.
Okay, guys.
All right, reserve 10 for me, and the other 2 you can sell someone else.
I have more than one. Let's put it that way. I think anyone listening right now who is a fan of what we do, you're gonna want to reach out to Tony and get yourself a copy of Savage World if you do not, because they are scarce. This is absolutely quintessential power comic, and he's got some legit copies from 84. Yeah, 84.
Yeah.
So
85,
grab them.
85.
Yeah. Well, it says 84 here, Tony. So I'm going by what's.
Oh, but yeah. Yeah, okay, all right. Okay.
So all right. So anyway, great. So definitely
amazing.
That's
there were
great.
Only 100. There was only 100 printed.
100.
Unbelievable.
I mean, Tony. We should talk about Savage World NFT. Actually, maybe we should do a Savage World NFT. Anyway, just ruin the environment with Savage World NFT. All right. So, all right. We also did put up some Futuro Tierras, which we might actually look at tonight, because some of the stuff you sent me this this very top secret dossier here of your work, and I scanned it all in, put the Power Comics filters on, and so let me just show this first, just so you can get a sense of what we're looking at. Then I'll bring in the scans. We're going to look at a lot of scans tonight. But tell us what we're looking at here.
Whoa.
Because this is awesome.
It was a character I was going to do a comic on. I never ended up. That's as far as I got. It was just kind of I guess a Judge Dredd type character.
Awesome.
Incredible.
I can't remember what his name was.
I actually remember it was something about in the Bill Miller letter that he sent us, the typewritten thing. His original character he was going to go make a comic about, if it wasn't Jontar, was a character called Lawmaster. And this kind of, to me, evokes what a potential Lawmaster could have looked like,
Right.
So this is freaking awesome. So these are just some of the doodles and gems here that we have in the secret dossier. Let's take a look at, because this one caught my eye immediately, and this just was like, holy shit! Stop the presses! What the fuck is this? Sniper.
Oh my god!
Like
D. Snier.
Snier, yeah, P. Snier, Peter Snier. So what is Sniper?
Well, a Sniper was in started as a backup story in the Futuro Tierra. I did like 2 or 3.
Right.
Yeah, it's in a few of the issues of Futuro Tierra. I think I did this way before that I actually did those stories. Because I did the Sniper story probably in the early 90.
Yeah, can you show us? Can you sort of show us a little bit of what you were talking about with those?
Well, these are I put out some one shots.
Oh,
I need to get my hands on those.
Put out some, and these were after the Futuro Tierra 25 issue series.
Right.
Yeah, because I did some I did some Futuro Tierra specials also.
Yeah, we got to
After
get our
that.
hands on those too.
Yeah.
Wow, awesome. Yeah, Sniper is my shit. So this was a character you came up with, you know, you're in your 13, 14, and then you it carried over into many years later. So
yes, yeah.
Super freaking cool. I love it.
Oh,
so this was just all. I think all you sent me of this was just a potential perspective cover.
I think I don't think I got any farther at that time on that. A lot of the stuff when at that age, I was not finishing, starting stuff, and you know, it wasn't 2 years later I got more of a, you know,
I mean,
stuff.
Yeah.
On that age, I was like masturbating onto my Legos. I wasn't making any artwork at all, man.
That was my other hand. So.
Oh my Lord. Well, one thing I wanted to point out too, man. I always love seeing the evolution of your work, you know, specifically because this cover here, you can see this single point perspective thing that you sort of bring back with this cover, you know, just a year or two later with Savage World, and that is kind of a little bit of evoked into this as well. And I know I don't have it on hand, but the Jontar 2 edition you did, which is in the YouTube archives here, that also kind of has that too, that sort of single point perspective sort of floor, flooring. So I dig it.
Super dynamic.
Yeah.
You could already sense the Tony aesthetic coming through here. I love it so much.
Yeah.
Roy Prince is here, everybody.
Oh, Roy, what's up, man?
Another member of the actually, I really want to get into the habit of like a sort of Roy Prince moment of Zen every episode.
Yeah.
Because you sent me something, Roy. I wanted to put out. Oh yeah, I have something to. I'm gonna do a little Roy Prince moment of Zen at the end of the show. So, all right. So, okay, yeah, Sniper, love it. Okay, moving on. This is the other one that kind of took my breath away when I opened the dossier. And just to kind of show you here, let me just show you the kind of the hold on.
The dossier, the papers.
The papers.
The Tony papers.
The Tony papers. Well, here I'll show you kind of an example on the next one, but check this out, guys. How about Dead End?
Ooh.
I mean.
Ooh.
So you can see I just kind of boosted the contrast there so it would show up a little bit better on YouTube.
Yeah, right.
But, I mean, when I saw that, I mean, I've been trying to mess around drawing my own comics here and there now, being inspired by all the stuff that I'm seeing on the channel. And, I mean, this is what I'm striving towards, is to be able to do exactly this. I mean, and it's awesome. I mean, I love it, And so what's the deal with Dead End, Tony?
I don't remember. It was just, I guess, actually, I think I sent you several pages.
You did. We're going to go through
story.
it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I think it was probably my first attempt. I was going to, publish a comic or send it to a fanzine, and it like most stuff back then didn't happen. But I was, working on my storytelling ability and trying to tell a story, and it was all kind of new at the time.
Great title. You grabbed me with that title, man.
Great title. Great title. Actually, that actually reminds me of a question I had for you. That and if anybody has questions for Tony, please put them in the chat, and we will ask them. But Alex Turbin, who's the artist also on the Hall of Fame ballot for 2021. He's the artist of Mutandis, et cetera, et cetera. He had a question for you. He couldn't make the live program tonight, but he said, "I've been please ask Tony specifically about his writing. I feel like he's neglecting that side of his art, and he has too great of an imagination to do that."
Wow, what a compliment!
Yeah.
You're like, fuck you, Alex.
No, I haven't wrote much in a long time. Yeah, he asked me that before. I think he's given me a little more credit than I think.
No,
as far as writing. And be honest with you, I'm working on 2 or 3 comics, and I've been working with a bunch of different art writers, and I've been enjoying the writers so that I can concentrate on the artwork and let somebody else send me a story, and maybe sometime,
I am a fan of the Savage World, world that, because you co-wrote that, right?
right.
I co-wrote it, but my friend Len wrote it, and I helped plot it and all that. So
right. No, excellent stuff. Okay, so let's get into the story a little bit, and then just so for comparison, so you can kind of see what I'm working with here. This is kind of what the pencils look like. So I was worried that this wouldn't quite read as much, on YouTube.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it looks much better on your scan.
Yeah, so that's why we'll just refer to the scans. But yeah, so right here it says, man, I gotta get out of here, and then bang bang, crack crack crack. I love that because you got both the bangs and the cracks. I love that. Yeah, that's definitely tough. That's pretty tough. So I dig that. Now check out the second page, Gabe. I haven't shown you this one yet. Check this out.
Wow. Oh my God.
I know. I love this too. A few more feet and I'll be home. And then I love how you cut to that.
God, brutal.
Just the footsteps there. Yeah. And then bang, and then the guy passed out there. Do you remember anything of drawing this at all? Do you have any memories of drawing this, or is it just?
Yeah, I remember, but I just don't remember really the background of the story too much.
It's super cool. I love the look. Yeah. I love this page. This page is really cool.
Yeah, I was trying to do my dramatic layout, and yeah.
I love it. It's super cool.
It's a great layout. The layout is falling over, dead, like the guy.
He's falling over. Yep, that was my whole idea.
I think it's great. It's super, super cool. What's up, Tad? Welcome. You're gonna have to rewind the show at the end to see the plug on the Hall of Fame we did, so you can get caught up to speed. Tad, have you put in your Hall of Fame ballot? Let's find out. Let us know. All right, let's go to the next page because there's a third page with that end here. Boom.
Oh man.
I think this is the right order. I don't really know.
Third page, yeah.
Yeah. So then here we see him throwing a letter down with a knife stabbed into it. Thunk. Mob. This is just a warning. I guess is what it says. And the next morning in the city, you read that note, boss? He's out for us. What are we going to do, boss? What are we going to do? If we don't stop him, he's going to stop us. Calm yourself, Perez. I love that. I got a few tricks up my sleeve. So cool to see this stuff, man. I mean, I wish I was drawing shit this cool at 13 or whatever. Yeah. So.
I know. I love you got Morris Day is like the crime boss leader here. Totally.
Yeah, 100%. All right, page 4. Yep, got a page 4 here. Love this too. Check this out. Love the way those buildings look.
Wow.
There. I know. On the first panel.
You got your classic powered bricks.
Yeah.
The wall,
No, they're great. I love them scaling the wall. I mean, that's like pure imagination there. Yeah, total great backgrounds. I'm actually
Tony texture on that first panel.
100%.
Classic Tony texture.
I know, it's very true. I'm gonna upload these pages too to the Patreon if that's okay with you, Tony.
Yeah, no problem.
Folks can take a closer look if they like. Maybe I'll actually upload the pencil versions as well. If there's any, if anyone out there wants to give it wants to put some ink to them, that might be fun.
Wow! Oh my gosh!
Takes that challenge. But that night, scaling the wall here, and then it looks like what's happening here. He's falling.
It's crashing through.
Crashing through the window.
Crashing through a window.
That's right. Oh no! I warned you to stop your crime game, but you didn't listen. Ex-boss man, I'm coming for you. You better be ready. Love that. And then I think we get one more page here out of Dead End.
Damn.
Yeah.
We got a question from Jim Kelly here. What's your favorite movies and influences, Tony? I guess from the comic ones we know, but how about movies? What are your movie influences, if there are any?
My favorite movie is Apocalypse Now.
Oh, that's right.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, but First Alien. I don't know if they really have any influence on any of my comics, but
right.
Blazing Saddles.
Dude.
Hey, those are all 5-star movies you listed so far.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
And you're a big Hendrix head, right? Am I right about that? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Well, hang on. We got some Hendrix coming up here in a little bit.
Oh shit. You're kidding me. Oh my god.
All right, so then let's look at the last page of Dead End. And all right. I'm here to get you, Carson. I love this. And then this second panel is great. This is very Jontar-esque. I can kind of see it here with the 4-panel layout a little bit too.
Yeah.
I don't think so, Johnny boy. From his blind side, a steel bar sends him to his dream world. Clang. And then this, I mean, I love this. I love the floating faces.
So good.
Yeah. Like that scene in Savage World, you kind of busted that trick out a little bit.
Yeah. I pull that out of my bag.
Yeah, it's great. I love the floating faces. Yeah. Oh yeah. So that's Dead End, man. So is that all of Dead End that there is?
Yeah, I think that's all I found.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I. If I find more, I'll send them to you.
Yeah, if there's anything else that you dig up of this nature, you know where to send it.
Yeah.
We'll keep putting it on the air for sure. All right, now this one tickled me. Guys, let's take a look at Starfighters.
Yeah, that was my take on the Fantastic Four.
Yes, I love it.
Holy shit!
Yeah, and then I'm looking down here. I thought this was an acronym at the bottom, but it's
yeah. I thought it was too when I fat it out. That's like no.
Tafataba. Travel into space with these 4 people and experience the adventure, the excitement, the thrills. So when you turn to the first page, the adventure begins. I love
Fuck
this.
Yeah, man.
Yes, it does. I mean, this is 1982, so this is a couple years before you do, you do Savage World, and then, of course, 4 years before Jontar.
This is so precious. This is the most precious thing I've ever seen.
And Tad. I mean, Starfighters obviously is a known, Ken Landgraf property.
The best, man.
Okay.
So he'll be calling you. His lawyers will be contacting you.
Okay.
I'm messing.
You can have all my profits.
Yeah, right.
We've got our power lawyer on retainer here to deal with any issue like this.
Yes, we have lawyers working around the clock. All right, so Starfighters has a couple pages you added to it. So let's look at the splash page for Starfighters.
Ooh, baby.
Yeah, I know. Jack Davis, John Stein, Jane Walker, and Steve King. Any relation? Yeah, I love it. So great. Steve King. I love Steve King. Can I try and zoom in on Steve King actually?
Get it. Oh.
Yeah, I love it. Tony, this is so great. This is great shit.
It's got that amazing psychedelic paneling background in the like the Savage World what do you call it? Our layer. Remember, kind of that
Yeah.
like.
Yeah. Totally. I can't remember, but it's God, it's great shit. Great shit, pal. This is fun. Oh, JC asks, when is the Tony Lorenz omnibus coming out? We're just starting conversations now. You know, we want to. I just floated it to Floating World. The idea of a Tony Lorenz package. We got to come up with what that looks like. Is it Jontar 1 and 2 plus Savage World? What does that look like? I think that's what it should be. Honestly, personally. So we'll have to talk about that, Tony. Get our lawyers on the phone. And hash it out. All right. So the next page here. This I like because in that lower, first off, these control rooms, had we seen them mere weeks ago, they would have been contenders for sure. But I'm really, I know the bottom right with the reflections are
the
great.
eyes. Oh my god!
Yeah. So the takeoff is perfect. Well, things sure have running well. Things sure have running well on our mission so far. Well, what do you
want me to be a writer?
No, it's better. It's better that way. Well, what do you expect when I'm on this mission? If it wasn't for me, this mission wouldn't have gotten off the ground. True dat. But yeah, just loving this so much. So pure. So awesome. Yeah. So digging that. And then there's two more pages actually.
Ooh.
I love this contrast is really bringing it out. Just so you can see again the comparison to what it's looking like here on my side here. So
yes, Ev, you did a great job scanning these. We really appreciate it.
Hey, my staff did. I don't do this shit. It's beneath me. All right. You better quit banging your gums together before I make you eat them. Is that from something? Is that from a TV show or a comic or something? It must be.
I have no idea.
It's a great line.
Come on, you big gorilla. You may be bigger than me, but I'm quicker. Let's see. Come on, you two, knock it off. The mission going well. You two don't want to mess it up. Love that. Love this control room. Love this bottom too. Yeah. Miss Walker, can you set the final ejection countdown? You can call me Jane, and I'm one step ahead of you. I've got it set already, John. Thank you, Miss W. I mean Jane. So that's cool. I mean, I love looking at this stuff. If you find any of this stuff, bring it in. We'll put you back on the air. Right? I mean, you guys are digging this, right? Like,
we're all in heaven, my man.
Thank you, Tofo. We're all in heaven. Just making sure. Okay, here, let's look at the last page here for Starfighters. Boom.
Ooh, I love that. Ooh, Tony.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Later, then a few moments later, the final release was made. Chuck, 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 chuck. You all know what your mission is, so I don't have to go into much detail. To get the point, you four in the next 4 years are to go to the outer reaches of the universe to search for new forms of life and planets that can support human life. I also wish you luck. This is perfect.
From your boss.
Yeah. Raw.
It's raw but great. Minutes later, after they are finally reached their destination, the four American here get out of the capsule. Damn it, why do you make these portholes so small? The porthole isn't too small, you're just too big, haha. So, I mean, awesome. Love it. So, full disclosure, Tony, I scanned all this stuff, so I'll definitely put it up on the Patreon, but I figured there's a lot of it here. You sent in a lot of Gilligan's Island fan fiction.
Ooh.
So you want to walk us
Roy Prince territory here.
Totally.
Yeah, a little backstory on that is when I used to get out of school, Gilligan's Island would be on TV, and I used to love it. So I was like, oh, let me do a Gilligan's Island comic strip.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, I love it. Yeah, Gabe, I flashed a little dynasty there just so you can see it. But yeah, Gilligan's Island. So there's actually a number of this stuff here, which I do have, which I will toss these all up on the Patreon of various Gilligan's Island pages here. We can kind of just see. I'll just kind of rifle through them. Sorry, this is kind of, you guys can see that though, right?
Yeah.
It's amazing stuff.
Yeah, something different,
Totally. Skipper, look behind. Look, land. Maybe Hawaii. You're right, Gilligan. Hooray. I love this. Just, yeah. I mean, this is what gets you started with comics, drawing stuff like this, right? Shit you like. Right? Fan fiction. Doing your own stuff here. So.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. Like body imprint. Is that what I'm looking at in the bottom there?
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah, and when I catch you, you're going to be flatter than a pancake. Oh no, big boy is going to sit on me. Ha ha. Tony Lorenz, 1982. Love it. Yeah, tons of Gilligan's Island. I mean, I'll take them. You got them. You find them. Send them in. This is great. TV was for me, Roy Prince says. Yeah.
TV was for me.
So yeah, a number of that stuff here. I also scanned just a few more so you can kind of see some of it here, more with more contrast. So there's a couple of the Gilligan's Island pieces there. All right, so let's check out this stuff too. Was actually pretty cool. Let me get my overhead camera a little. See if I can. Hold on, gang. Just gonna expand it. Oh,
ooh, this is good.
Yeah, so this is some I guess character stuff for Starfighters.
Well, actually, back in the day, the Comic Buyer's Guide used to have comic strips in the newspaper.
Oh yeah.
So I think my plan was to do a bunch of comic strips. And actually, that bottom one, now that I'm looking at it, is that the character from I think Dead End.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So, I think that was that character. But cool. I was going to do a Starfighters comic strip and a Raven comic strip, and submit it to, the weekly Comic Buyer's Guide.
When a mild-mannered professor gets caught in a lab explosion, getting some strange powers, you'll find out what his powers are in his adventures in the Comic Buyer's
TVG, Comic Buyer's Guide. Yeah.
Yep.
So, folks, stay cool. He's in the hangar now, but he'll soon be flying high.
Flying high,
brother. Yeah. So love that. That's cool.
God, these are great. Wow.
I know. So cool. I'm gonna throw all this stuff up on the Patreon so you guys can never see that. WJ says, did Teenage Tony ever dream that in the year 2021 that his work would be discussed on a video watched on a phone?
Never in a million years.
Something tells me yes. When you were 13, you're like, I'm gonna be on everyone's computer.
So, and then here, I included some of these too that I'll throw up on the Patreon. These are some Raven pages here.
Wow.
But they are very slight in terms of the pencil work. It was pretty hard to even make out, even with our Power Comics filters. But they're really cool.
We got to get some inkers in here.
I know, and this was really cool too.
Oh,
but
my God.
That was. Do you remember what this was? This just like a Raven cover, a start to a cover? Or?
I can barely see it.
I love how ghostly it is.
I know. I know.
Ephemeral powered art.
Yeah, totally. Modern art. All right. Well, let's take a look at, because when I saw this in here, calling back to you being such a fan of Mr. Jimi Hendrix, we had to throw this up. So
oh boy,
check this out.
Oh,
I want to make this a shirt. I want this shirt.
Get out of town. Oh my god.
Have you seen that yet? Did I send it to you, Gabe?
I'm speechless.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's just the best. I mean, it's so good.
My God.
Move over and let Jimmy take over. Yeah, I love it. I don't know if you guys can notice this too. On the bottom left-hand corner it says extra credit is written there. So
I think I did it for school. Yeah.
Hell yeah, you did. I would have too. Yeah. Prince and the New Power Comics Revolution. So cool. Love it. And then of course, I actually want to scan more of these in. Maybe we could do just to have like a, Catching Up with Tony episode 3 down the line. I actually wanted, because you sent me a bunch of the Iron Fists, right? Yeah. Maybe I'll scan those in, and that could be.
Yeah. Well, I found that apparently I was going to do a 3rd issue.
Okay.
Looks like I just did the cover.
Yeah. Well, let's take a look at that cover because I have it here. Boom.
Wow. Oh.
I know.
Look at that perspective. Oh my god.
What perspective?
Lost in a wood-paneled nightmare. I love it. Yeah. I have finally defeated 2 of the most hated enemy. Next to take over New York City. Ha 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 ha. Who is this character? Do you remember?
No. It was must have been from the Iron Fist comic, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, we got to go back to the Iron Fists and look at some of those. But yeah, I agree, man. Jimmy's shirt has got to happen. Like that's on my 2022 bucket list, or New Year's resolution. Power Comics merch. Power Comics merch.
Yes, we got to get it out there, man.
For sure. I know we've been slagging on that. We're definitely gonna get there. Needs more Lenny Kravitz wardrobe malfunction. Wasn't that your Halloween costume at one point?
That was. Yep. Complete.
Oh my god. Yeah. So Iron Fist 3, great shit. I think that's all I have here.
Oh.
I think that's all that was in the dossier. But I mean,
what a packet, man!
What
unbelievable.
A package. I mean, if you come across anything like this again, Tony, any file folders with stuff, you gotta hook us up, man. I mean, you are hooking us up, but so, and then like I said, if you're not a Patreon, get on there, because not only will you get some scans of these, but also Tony was kind enough to let our patrons take a gander at your series. I want to just talk a little bit about this. Maybe we can go through what I uploaded a few days ago. I'm going to turn this off here. The Futuro Tierra series.
Yeah,
amazing.
Tell us a little bit about this series.
It was kind of influenced a movie I liked, I guess.
Yeah,
Planet of the Apes.
Right.
I'm kind of was at the time into that, warlord, kind of fantasy kind of stuff. So that was kind of the background of it, and I developed into a 25-issue series.
Unbelievable.
And pretty proud that I started it and I completed it. And
25 issues, ladies and gentlemen, which I have all of here.
They're amazing. They're truly amazing. What year did you start this one? What is this one?
89.
I think it was like 89 or something.
89.
Like that.
Okay.
Yeah, these are 89, and they're just 8 free little 8-pager zine format size, which is really cool. That's what I really like.
That's where they started out. Then they got bigger.
Oh, yeah.
They got more pages as they went on.
Right.
But,
right. Yeah.
But yeah.
Some of the ones I have here are like definitely like full on 25 pages or something, right? Something like that.
But like I said, the sniper's in there. I don't know. It's like around 8 or 9, issue 8 or 9 or 10 or something.
That's really exciting.
Yeah.
Got it. Look at this. Look at this, man. Oh, Tony.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
It's really, really cool because I think this first one is totally dialogueless, right? These are all.
That's I meant to, basically trying to tell a story with my art. See if it. And I think I did. It was pretty readable. So
definitely,
Tony. They're incredible. This alone is worth the Patreon, you guys. I mean,
yeah.
I'm drooling over this artwork, man. It's so good.
This I love. This whole succession here, very alien down here too. Obviously, I'm sure that's what was influencing these containers. I'm guessing.
Oh God.
With these, and then going into that's great. Love this one too. Great panel here. Yeah, great visual storytelling. I agree. Architectural foam panels.
Perfect. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's truly incredible. Oh my God. And the inking, man. I can't stress enough how good you are at inking. It's the hardest thing in the world. I mean, really.
Gosh, I wish I was a better inker. It's like
that hurts me to hear, because many a page I've crumpled and thrown out from fucking them up over and over again.
Oh yeah.
Look at that. I mean, you really have to have some innate sense of just composition to be able to do that. I mean, you're just naturally gifted in that way. It's amazing. Yeah, very enviable, man. Truly. Oh, look at that. Oh my God.
I know, I love it. It gets very kind of Hodorowski here too.
It really does.
Yeah. Architectural foam panels and columns says, dude, you're too humble. It's so good.
Thank you.
Here's number 2. So yeah, these first 4 issues are up on the Patreon. Tony, can we keep these going if there's interest? Can we put up the rest?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
We gotta get these printed, man. We gotta get this out to the masses. Truly.
Yeah, I want to do. For years, people who've known my Futuro Tierra have been asking for do a collection.
We should.
All of them.
It'd be amazing.
We definitely should. I have yet to. I got to read them all.
They're great.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Yeah, I haven't made it all the way through them, but they're so far just bangers.
Yeah.
So and if
I mean, I prefer Dead End, but
I'm a Dead End guy here. He's like, yeah, why are we talking about Dead End for fucking 25 minutes? Show my Futuro Tierra shit. Let's just read a little bit of this. Why not? If I can. It is 1 week since the space shuttle Avenger has crashed on this hot tropical world. Steve Gordon, the sole surviving member, sits still, visibly upset over his friends' fatal deaths.
Yeah.
It's cool. And then, why them? Why them? Why them? And this is great. I love that. I love the floating head.
Love that floating head, man.
Love the floating head, for sure. Always a fan of the floating head. Steve Gordon just stares expressionless at a picture as he begins to drift back to when he first joined NASA. And are you writing all these? Are you writing everything here?
Yeah, I'm the writer. Yeah, this is one.
So here we go.
I wrote it.
So you're a writer. The pathos, I know. It all started 12 years ago. I had just graduated from college. I then signed up for the space program and was accepted. 24 others were also expected. Out of the 25, only 3 or 4 make the grade. Each and every one of us were amazed by the pure awesomeness of the NASA site as they led us to our classroom. This is great. We all sat waiting for the training to begin. Really cool. Love this panel. Still very signature your work here, you know? You guys can see this okay? It's showing up okay?
Oh, yeah. God, look at that.
No penis hair.
I know. I'm bummed about. Well, that's because we're getting into the 90s here. It is grueling training. It is a grueling training program, running 10 miles every day in the hot tropical climate of Florida. Then
Great panels.
To the fun of the anti-gravite chamber. You're in the. Are you close? Like, do you live close to NASA or not?
Not really.
No.
I mean, a few hours.
Yeah, a few hours. Okay, close enough.
Yeah.
To going.
I've never been.
Oh, I mean, I haven't either.
Yeah.
Ramey's gone. Ramey, if you're here, tell us all about it in the chat. To going right back to being grueling in what they call the dizzy machine. I love that. Obviously, wasn't that in
the G-force chamber?
Moonraker? Didn't Moonraker have that moment? Amazing. This is great. To them being like, and then you draw little squirrely straws above them. Love that.
I love that top right panel though. Them like floating around.
Totally, it's killer. The toughest part of the training was the sacrificing of a social life. Hundreds of hours of studying. I love this panel. But the best part was
see Hendrix in the background.
Where? Oh yeah, of course. That's awesome. Love it. But the best part was the friendships and during the course of the training. Ha! Love that. All right, Mateus, see you later. Over the course of the 2-year program, Steve Gordon, Jill Davis, and Tony Watson became the best of friends, training and studying always together. And this is cool too. Here again, just pure visual storytelling on this, like a little montage, and then this issue ends with smaller until there is only 3 left, and that's them. They're the only thing to make it through the 2-year space program. By a miracle from God, their mission as full-fledged astronauts was together. To be continued. So, pretty sweet. Should I speed through these two? I mean, why not? We can close it out.
I'm hooked, baby. I mean, yeah. I mean, everyone is loving it.
Okay, good. So here's number 3. This is number 3, right? Because it wasn't. I didn't see a number, but
that's number 3. Yeah, that's number 3.
Okay, number 3. Sure. All right. So love the cover. I mean, come on. That's like a total flyer.
It's perfect.
Yeah, it's great. So, all right. Futuro Tierra by Tony Lorenz. This is cool, too. Love this opening page. Steve Gordon, still in deep concentration, just staring at the picture. His mind just drifts back to memories of his friends and all the missions they did together. What all that has happened has to be a bad dream. Why won't I wake up? Wake up! That's cool. So he's kind of like in that sleep chamber, right? Isn't that what's happening, essentially?
He's just in a daze, just
looking at the photo. Right. Yeah, from the first one, right. Okay. A sound, and then he's now in the jungle. A sound in the jungle snaps Steve Gordon back into reality. Love that. Crack! Cool motion on the head there. Steve quickly gets to his feet and dashes towards the direction of the crack. That's great. Running. Okay. On this page here. Steve continues to fight his way through the thick tropical jungle. Steve's pace begins to slow, and the sounds seem to get farther away. His feet feel like they are made of concrete, but he continues to fight forward. That's cool. A nod to the cover there.
Mm-hmm.
Here we get a silent page of him running and going through the forest. Super cool. I wish Steve King was on this space trip. Yeah, Sophia, I know that cover is fucking awesome. I agree. No more. Steve gives up hope of catching whatever he was chasing. Steve just stands still, catching his breath so he can walk back to his ship when crack! Another crack! And then he looks at this little creature here. Ha 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 ha! And then he says, "It was a deer-like creature, that is all it was. But by seeing this creature proves there is life on this tropical planet. Steve begins to feel much better. If there is little creatures, there could be bigger, more intelligent creature that could help him return home to Earth." Okay. And then Steve gets back to the ship and lays himself back down, feeling better than he has felt since crashing on this planet. Steve is so tired, he hasn't slept in a week. Little does Steve know something is watching him, and it is not a deer. Great cliffhanger. And then that's when we really get into what this
Look
series
at this,
is kind
dude.
of about.
Oh.
I know. Love that cover, right? I know, it's great. This is great. So let's just finish it out here. It is 2 months to the day since Steve Gordon has been shipwrecked on this hot tropical world. Steve's beard thickens as Steve does whatever he can to do to survive, fishing, hunting, and chopping wood. As each day goes by, Steve feels more at ease with this world. Cool. Then we get, look at that, Gabe. Steve is totally relaxed. I love him cliff diving here. Steve does what he has done every morning for the last several weeks, diving off of a nearby cliff into a pool of crystal clear, cool water.
Love that water. Love that water.
I know.
So good.
Perfect. Unknown to Steve, day in and day out, something watches him. Like every morning, Steve gets out of the water at the same spot. Back to his ship, Steve goes. But then, amazing action shot here.
So good.
I love this. Steve is totally relaxed. Yeah. Gets attacked by an ape-like creature here. Planet of the Apes influence hitting strong.
God, that panel.
I know, it's great. I see. You don't like to fight fair. Punching an ape in the face. That's great.
So good.
As the fight rages on and the strength of the ape-like creature begins to come forth. That's great. Love that drawing, Gabe.
I know. Strangling an ape.
Yeah. I'm not going to let you beat me, you dirty ape. With a little effort, the ape-like slams Steve up against a tree. Steve just lays sunk on the ground, unable to move. And then the ape-like creature is ready to tear Steve's face off. I'm like, whoa, that's a great classic there. And then a mysterious stranger saves Steve's life. Oh, because there's an arrow into the apes.
Look at that. Such a good use of black and that. It's amazing, man.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
So...
And there's, 20 more of those? How many more?
21 more plus some spin-offs.
Unbelievable.
I know.
You guys.
All these are on the Patreon now, or at least the first 4 are. These first 4 are, and then we'll put the rest of the series up intermittently. So if you subscribe now, you'll be able to get them over the course of the next several weeks when we get them all up there. So patreon.com/powercomics. Thanks, Tony, for sending us all this stuff that we can share with the world. We really appreciate that, man. I mean, I
know.
Appreciate you guys.
Yeah. And I'm definitely pulling for you on that ballot, that Power Comics Hall of Fame. But we definitely got to get Tony in that Hall of Fame. But let's really hear it for Tony, everybody. Tony Lorenz, everybody. Thank you so much, Tony, for coming on the show. Can
I plug some of my work I'm working on?
No. We'll see you later, Tony. No, okay. Sure, Tony, you can plug it over this wonderful music.
Yeah.
All right, Tony, tell us what's going on.
Well, I'm working on a few comics. I just thought I'd show some of the pages.
Please. Make them big, Ev.
I'm making them big. Hold on.
Here we go.
What is that?
Wow. Ooh.
Walk back a little bit. Hold it back. Yeah. What is that?
Thieves inspired. Those are
Definitely. I love
Oh my god.
That's a page I actually recently finished. Actually, I got some ink ones I've done of it.
Whoa!
Ooh.
Oh my god, I love it.
Yes. Oh, brother.
That's really cool.
You need to start drawing right now.
I know. I'm going to start drawing as soon as we get off this call here. I hope this has been inspiring for everybody.
Definitely has.
Another.
What's this? So what
Same
what are we
story.
looking at? Oh,
this is it's called the I forget what the actual name of the story, but the character is called the Patriot.
Oh, cool.
And it's like a 33-page comic.
Wow.
The guy that I'm writing for, Tom Fellrath, he's actually he wants to do a Kickstarter on it.
Do it, man.
He's planning a Kickstarter.
We will support it any way we can, man, for sure.
Yeah, man.
All right. I'll let you know on that. He just brought that idea up, and I was like, okay, all right.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
And then here's
Get it made.
Oh, there's more?
Here's another story. It was a little 5-page story.
Oh my god, dude.
Is that?
Oh my god.
It looks Jontar-esque.
Is that Jontar?
Yeah, it almost looks a little like him, huh? No, but
Classic Tone.
Hey, Tom.
Hey, classic Tone. Is that it?
Hey,
Is that what you got?
yeah, I mean, I got more pages, but that's the gist of it.
Oh man, that is awesome stuff. Thank you so much for
amazing, prolific artist here, folks.
I know. So those of you who have gotten your Hall of Fame ballots, make sure to think about Tone. Think about Tone when you got. Think about our commissioner. All right, guys. Well, I just want to quickly. Now it's my turn to plug. I just want to plug next week's show. Gabe, you're off next week, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
All right.
Sabbatical.
Sabbatical. All right, power sabbatical. Next week, I have a very special show. It's a little different. It's going to be a little different. Both Ben and Gabe won't be around, so it's not going to be a solo show, even though that would be weird and interesting. I'm actually going to be joined next week, Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern, same time as usual, by our power friend Jim Rugg from the Cartoonist Kayfabe. Jim Rugg is going to. So yeah, Jim Rugg and I are going to do a show next week live here on the YouTube channel. I think it'll be live. It'll be live or it's going to be taped. I don't know which, but I hope it'll be live. And we're going to dive into one of my favorite comics. It's a power comic, but it's also a crossover into my professional wrestling life as well. We're going to be looking at, because Jim is a big wrestling fan as well. Jim and I are going to be looking at the saga of the Von Erichs. So it'll be a perfect show next week. Jim Rugg and I looking at the saga of the Von Erich Warriors. The Von Erichs were the hottest wrestlers in all of Dallas in the 80s. And they were so big, even though they were plagued by tragedy, the three of the five brothers died tragically. But they always kept up this facade of being superheroes. And what a better way to do that, to combat tragedy of the cruelty of life, by making your own comic book where you're defeating intergalactic space warriors and things like that. So it's not AWA. It's actually World Class Championship Wrestling is what it was in Dallas in the 80s. So Jim Rugg and I will be looking at the saga of the Von Erich Warriors, this amazing self-published comic they did in 1989. So come back here next week, Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Jim Rugg and I will be looking at the saga of the Von Erich Warriors. All right, guys. I think that about
shout out
wraps
to
it
that
up.
amazing episode you did on the Von Erichs for your TV show there, bud.
Thank you
really
very much. Yeah, season one of Dark Side of the Ring, we did a whole episode on the Von Erichs, and we actually showed the comic in the episode because I knew that we had to at least get it in there, just because I love power comics so much. We actually got a power comic in our freaking TV show. But anyway, Tony, thank you so much. Let's like seriously get another show on the books, real soon. Let's read the rest of this Futuro Tierra series. I'd be down to do that. Let's read Iron Fist. Send us some other shit that you unearthed from God knows where you're unearthing the stuff from. I'll
look around.
Let's have us back and I don't know. And also Hall of Fame, guys. Freaking Hall of Fame.
Get ready.
It's coming. It's real.
Get my votes in.
Cast your ballot, Tony. And don't. Yeah. And you should make sure to vote for yourself too, Tony. It is. It is the biggest show in Power Comics history. Will be in December. Date TBD. Looking like maybe December 1st. Maybe I'll say that. Pencil that date in. Might be a little later. I don't know yet. Gabe, we got to talk about this.
Let's do it.
Get our lawyers on the line. Power Comics Hall of Fame, biggest show to date. Musical guests, celebrity presenters. It's going to be an all-out extravaganza. You guys are going to have to do that. Real deal. Thank you so much, Tony Lorenz. Thanks so much for being on the show.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
And coming on. You can come back anytime. You have an open invite. Gabe, thank you so much. What a blast, everybody. Check out the Patreon. Get some of this stuff. And also reach out to Tony. Tony, I'm going to put your Facebook back in the chat.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys better freaking get that goddamn...
Get some commissions from the commissioner, you guys. Come on. And buy those Savage Worlds, dude. I can't believe there's still some available. That's insane.
They make great holiday gifts.
They'll be gone by tomorrow morning. I guarantee it.
Get your mother a Savage World now. All right, everybody. So there's in the chat there how to contact Tony. Thank you, Tony, as always. We'll see you guys real soon. All right, everybody.
Hey, have a good night.
Take care. See you later.
All right. See you.
Power